Welcome to our today's video. We are going to do a question from Kcpe 2014, question number 21. A rod measuring 5 centimeters on a map has an actual distance of 15 kilometers. What is the scale used in drawing the map? A rod measuring 5 centimeters on a map has an actual distance of 15 kilometers. What is the scale used in drawing the map? So here, this is a very simple question. This is a very simple question asking you to calculate the scale. So to calculate scale, we just use the formula. Drawing length over the actual length. Drawing length over the actual length. Okay, so we just divide drawing length by the actual length. What is the drawing length? Drawing length is 5 centimeters. Drawing length is the length on the map. The length of on the map. So it is 5 centimeters. Actual length is the length on the ground, which is 15 kilometers. Okay, so here we just need to divide 5 centimeters by 15 kilometers. Okay, and because we want scale, we have to change all the measurement to be in the same units. Okay, so they have to be in centimeters for us to get ratio scale. Okay, so we have to change 15 kilometers to become centimeters. And you know very well that 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeters. 1 kilometer is the same as 100,000 centimeters. Therefore, it means that 15 kilometers is equals to 1.5 million centimeters. So we move on. We say 5 centimeters divided by 1.5 million centimeters, like that. So we move on. So this centimeter will cancel like that, and then you have remained with 5 over 1.5. So you say by 5 1 by 5 here you have 300,000. So our scale is 1 over 300,000, like that. So when you're giving out the ratio scale, it becomes 1:300,000, like that. So that is the answer. 1:300,000. So we get back. We have said that to get scale, you divide drawing length by the actual length. Make sure that you convert all the measurements to be in the same units. Okay? And if the question is asking about ratio scale, don't forget to convert after you have divided. Okay? So let us move on to our next question for today. Next question comes from the Kcpe 2017. Our next question comes from Kcpe 2017. Question number 35, which says the mean mark of the scores obtained by 10 pupils in a test was 12. The mean mark obtained by 10 pupils in a test was 12. The marks obtained by 8 of the pupils were 13, 11, 10, 9, 10, 8, 18, 11, and 10. So, if the other 2 pupils obtained equal marks, what was the median mark in the test? So here you start by getting the total marks. To get the total marks, we are just going to multiply the mean score you multiply by the number of pupils. The number of pupils. So to get the total marks, we just multiply the mean score by the number of pupils. So the number of pupils here is, okay, the mean score is 12. The mean score is 12 and the number of pupils is 10. Number of pupils is 10. So we multiply by 10 and we get the total as 120 marks. So the total number of 10 pupils should be 120. Okay, so because we are given 8 of them, to get the remaining marks of the 2 pupils, we should add up the ones that we are given here. So we add 13 plus 11, you get 24, plus 10, 34, plus 9, 43, plus 10, 53, plus 18, you get 71, then 82, and then 92. So mass of not mass but marks for 8 for the 8 given there is equals to 92. Okay, so from there we find the difference. We subtract from 92 from the total to get the marks of the remaining 2 pupils. So we say marks of 2 pupils remaining is equals to 120 minus 92. 120 minus 92. So when you subtract here, you get 28. So 28 is the sum of the mass of the tests, is the sum of the marks obtained by the last 2 pupils. So to get the mass of one of the last 2 pupils, you divide by 2 and you get one of the pupils was 14. So the remaining 2 pupils each add 14 marks. So we have the remaining 14 marks for the first one, second last, and the 14 for the last pupil. So from there we move on. The question is asking, what is the median? What is the median mark in the test? To get median, we start by arranging. We arrange the marks in either ascending or descending. We arrange the marks in either ascending or descending. So for our case, we are going to arrange in ascending order. We are going to start with the least mark, and the least mark in our case is 9. The least mark in our case is 9. The second one is 10, and we have 3 pupils who obtained 10 marks each. So we say 10, 10, 10. Okay. From there, we move on. We have 11. And the pupils who obtained 11 marks were 2. So we say 11. We write 11 twice. Okay. From there, we move on to the next one, which was 13. And is only 1 pupil who obtained 13 marks. Then we have these 2 who obtained 14 each. 14, 14. Then from there, from 14, we have 18. 18, like that. So we have a total of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After we have arranged in ascending order, you remove 1 pupil from both ends. So you do like that. Okay. So we continue. Do like that. Cancel both sides like that. Like this. Then the remaining 2 at the center, you should add and divide by 2. So this is 11 plus 11 divided by 2. So our answer becomes 11. So our answer is choice C. That is how we do. So it is good to follow the procedure I followed for you to get correct answer. You start by multiplying mean score times the number of pupils. Then you add the marks for the pupils given. After you add the marks for the pupils given, subtract from the total that you had gotten, 120. Then what you get as the difference, divide by 2, because you are told the marks of the other 2 pupils obtained the same, equal marks. They obtained equal marks. Therefore, you divide by 2. That is 28 divided by 2, get 14. So 14, they obtained 14 each. Then, so from there you arrange in ascending or descending order, and then you start cancelling both sides until you reach the middle mark. If the number of pupils is even, at the center you will remain with the 2 pupils, and therefore you should add and divide. If the number is not even, it means you are going to remain with 1 pupil at the center, and that will be the answer. So let us move on to our next question. Let us move on to